All right, some of us did this in class, some of us did this in class, some of us did this, so I will go ahead and help you guys with this number 14 and then with the rest of the exponents. All right, so we start at -1. We're going to go up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1. This is open circles. Even Mr. Bourne makes some mistakes. This should have been open circles, which means this will be a dotted line. And my true side is up here. 0 greater than -1. That is true. So I will shade on top. If I start at -3, I will go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, down 1 left 1, down 1 left 1, dotted line. This side is my true side. This side would be my false side. 0 less than -3. 0 less than -3 is false. This side would be true. That means this side is false. So where do my lines intersect, or my shades intersect? Right over here. Number 81. My top and bottom, what we do is we go ahead and we will subtract this. 8, 9, that becomes 8 to the third. 9 minus 6 is 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. 8 minus 2 is 6. 12 minus 7 is 5. On 84, I will go ahead and I will distribute. So that's 3 to the 4th, a to the 16, b to the 16, over 8 to the 4, c to the 8. 3 to the 4, 3 to the 4th power becomes 81. 8 to the 4th power becomes 4096. And then everything else stays the same. Next problem. 5 squared, d to the 6, g to the 4. 3 squared, h to the 8. 5 squared is 25, 3 squared is 9. Everything else remains the same. Number 86. 4 to the 3rd, n to the 6, p to the 12. 8 to the 3rd, p to the 9. And this becomes 4 to the 3rd, becomes 64. N 6, p 12. 8 to the 3rd becomes 512. P to the 9. And I'm done. I said don't go ahead and worry about this, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to help those that still have their sheet. Go ahead and let's do these 3 to help you guys on the quiz tomorrow. Okay. -12 over 6, that becomes -2 over 1. I simplify my front numbers. C3, C5, they're on top of each other, so I could subtract those right now. But before I do that, let's go ahead and get rid of our negatives, just like I taught you in class. So d to the 0 goes away, C3 stays, F2 goes on bottom, C5 stays, d to the -3 goes on top, and then F4 stays. So what could I possibly do now? I can go ahead and I can subtract my C's and I can combine my F's. That's -2 over 1. C squared goes on bottom because 5 minus 3, F squared, F4 becomes F6, and D3 stays on top. Number 51. I will distribute the 2. That's 2 squared. That's g to the 6, h to the -4. This becomes g to the negative 6. The h0 goes away. So now I can start changing things up. 2 squared is 4. G6 stays on top. H4 goes on bottom. G negative 6 goes on top. This becomes 4 g to the 12, h to the 4. Number 52, 5 to the negative 2, p to the negative 2, r to the positive 4, so I distribute first. That's 3 to the third, p to the negative 3, r to the third. So 5 to the negative 2 goes on bottom. So 5 squared goes on bottom. P negative 2 goes on bottom. R4 stays on top. 3 to the third stays on bottom. P to the negative 3 goes on top. R to the 3 stays on bottom. Now I can go ahead and calculate. 5 squared becomes 25. 3 to the third becomes 27. 25 times 27. 5 times 27 gives me 675. The r's could subtract, so r1 is left on top. P3, P2 becomes P1 on top. And I'm done. Go ahead and work out the last 53. I did this with my other class. Actually, don't worry about 53. Actually, yeah, go ahead and try 53. Here's how you get started, and then I want you to finish it by yourself.